Welcome back, friends. This is part 2 of Paint 3D, how to do the NAACP project if there's no way to get your poster board. Again, why do I want the poster board? Because it'll cost about $20 if you win to get this printed out on a piece of paper. All right, lots of extra steps. So, what did we do the last time? Well, unfortunately, my computer is not letting me back here. It's like not letting me. So I'm going to go ahead and do this quick with you. Again, fixing what I did wrong because remember, it wasn't exactly right. So the first step, I'm going to the fists. All right, I'm going to grab that fist and just click copy with my 2 fingers and then Control V. And then I'm going to move that off. All right. There could be a, I could flip. Let's see. Let's duplicate it. Is there a duplicate? Is there a paste? No. All right, we'll just do it. And I got to close it, turn it on, and make sure that it is stuck on there. Otherwise, it'll move around. So I'm going to make sure you can't see the edges and then cement it in. All right, and let's take this other one. Copy. This is sort of why I also put it in the PowerPoint. All right, and we're going to go ahead and move. No, that's not what I want. All right, let's try it again. And I hit Control V. Now I'm going to turn it. I'm going to make it smaller. I'm going to push it over there. All right, and if I'm going to take my 2 fingers on the screen and stretch them, and then that way you can see this better. And I'm going to make it just the exact size of the artwork. All right, and this hand is in the foreground. It's got to be bigger, but there's some white parts that I don't know how to remove yet on there. So I'm just going to make sure that your one back there is just a little bit smaller. All right, and as close as you can go. All right, I close that off. Now I'm going to do the search. Remember, I found one and I just wrote Caucasian fist. And then I go images, and then we found a white version of, no, I don't like, no, we could do that one. Let's do, we really want it aiming in this one. All right, so copy image, Control V. All right, and I didn't do it. I gotta undo it. Click over here, Control V. And still, it wants to be difficult. Control V. Drag it. That's a little too big, isn't it? All right. There we go. Now, if you could make one maybe the size of 2, that's fine with me. That's asymmetrical balance. That'll work. Or you could just be going like this. Click away to get it in there. I sort of have a problem with this outline. Hopefully we can do something to get rid of it. I'm going to hit Control V again so I get another one. And let's see if I can flip it. There. I just hit this 3rd button. Flip horizontal, flip vertical. Okay, I think it's now. We'll check it and make sure it's not the same. It's different. See how it's opposite? The thumb's on the different side. All right, so now I'm going to squish it over. It's hard to squish it over here. It doesn't want to go where I want it to go. All right, so I'm just trying to use my 2 fingers to get them to go. Oh no, I didn't do it right. All right, undo. Do it again. Control V. Move it over where you need it, but obviously that white is a problem. If you can get that white off, more power to you. We got to make it smaller. All right, and we got to turn it, and we got to get it out of its own other space. We got to make the hand smaller. All right, and then move it, move it. All right, and if you feel comfortable, you could draw that line in there by hand. And it's okay that I have it just as long as you got 2 and 2, right? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take my brush and take my pencil or maybe my calligraphy pen, and all I have to do is make this finger. I'm drawing a black line. No, I'm not. I'm drawing a blue line. I got to get a black line, so I pick black. All right, and then click OK. And now I'm just going to make the black line, and this is in front of it, so I'm just going to do that. All right, easy peasy. We got that, right? Now, for those of you that want to make sure that it's white to get rid of that other stuff, let's just keep the same pen. All right, and let's go over, see how I can see the white erase that gray. Let's get it a little thicker, so I'm going to grab this and make it super, well, it's not super much bigger, is it? Let's get spray, and let's spray it. Is the spray working? Yes, the spray is working. Oh, I see. Drag it again. All right, and then it might, if you get a little too close, see how it went a little gray, but that's okay. All right, so now we have the unfortunate black against white, but that is sometimes the problem. And so now we are going to make a shape for our sign. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just put this. Now we remember that the sign, maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I just want to do this. All right, watch. All right, find your middle. Let's see if I can change this up. I just want to make it a little longer. Yes. All right. Because it is supposed to be 16 by 20, so it's supposed to be, the 20 is supposed to be longer. All right, now I am going to find the middle, and I'm going to make a line from here. Oh, it's not going to let me do it. Okay, again, 2D shape. Click this first one. You're just making a straight line. All right. And then, is it straight? If it's not straight, you can move it. Oh no. Let's just undo that. All right. Straight. And go to the finger. I'm not quite sure. I think it's still doing something funky. So let's just do this again. And maybe, I don't want to tell you another fist. I'm just going to, I wish I could make this one bigger, but all right, middle of the paper, start your line. Make sure you're dragging it as straight across as you can. Look at it, make sure it's straight, and then click away. There's the top of your sign. Now I'm just going to go straight up and start writing my words to make sure it all fits. All right, I am going to go 3D. I am going to go red, and actually you could do red-orange. Remember we learned that last time. I am going to make it, let's try Rockwell because it has little feet at the bottom of each letter. And let's go ahead and put it in the center. What? Capital H-A-T, the, T-H-E, civil, C-I-V-I-L. All right. rights. All right, now the next thing is, does it need to be bigger? Do we want that bigger? Because this is the only time. All right, I think I'm just going to go ahead and send it. All right, and that looks okay to me. Let's hope all right, it did what it was supposed to do. Now I'm going to click text again. Click the same one, same one, same one. And then I'm going to drag this down and put it only where my fists are not, so I don't have that problem. Civil rights struggle means to, small t. And then remember the me is sort of cool looking. So let me hit enter. Okay, that wasn't what I wanted to do. I don't want to click the back button. Well, let's see what the backspace does. All right, let's just do this and do this. All right, now look at the middle. Try to eye it up, squint. Make sure it's in the middle, and then click away when you are ready. Now, it moved it a little bit, so I'm going to move it back. All right, what the civil rights struggle means to me. All right, now I got to find that cool painty font. I think I used that scary one, Chiller. All right, and I changed the color. Oh, I changed it. It's right here, the red orange. All right, and then I'm changing the size, 94. And then I'm going to drop it right here and drop it right here. All right. And then I think I angled it a little bit. I can't remember. Let's see how it goes. Oh, that's too much. M-E. All right. So now I'm going to click away, and then I will have, I think that might work, except I got to squeeze the picture of me in there. All right, and that'll go like right here. Okay, so now I have to find my picture, and so hopefully you can snap a snapshot of yourself looking back, all right, and insert that into the picture. Unless you want to draw yourself, you could also draw yourself. So I am looking, I'm going to have to take it from my video to get the screenshot, because otherwise it'll take too long. So let's go ahead,
NAACP project,
and find the artwork. There it is. Hopefully my hand's not in
and
the
take
way.
a look at it.
All right. This is not going to be the best quality, but at least it'll get you the idea of what I'm talking about. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to control paste so that I could get a piece of it and make it so I can put it into my artwork. All right. So hopefully you can get a picture yourself, and you are able to, hopefully, if you came into the school, you have your picture. All right. Copy. I'm just going to actually, well, no, not yet. Find Paint 3D. So it works. Drop it in, Control V. This is probably going to be really fuzzy, but you'll get the idea. I would not accept this because it is so fuzzy. That's not good. All right. But I do, and I also see that I got that means to me behind my head. I'll show you what to do about that. All right. And also about the brown. All right. So I'm going to just show you about where I'll put it, a little left of center. Okay, now I hopefully can erase this. No, I can't, friends. All right, well, just remember that Miss K wants that hand there, and that also this will be fine because this is going to be white anyway, right? Oh, and look at that. See how that works? All right, so I'm just getting rid of that background space. I should be using something bigger, but I don't want to go over stuff, you know, and just make sure that you take the time with this project that you would be taking on a regular basic artwork. All right, so Miss K, what are you going to do about that other thing? You know I don't want it to look like that. So what I would do is go back to the fist and do it again. So notice with this project, it is a lot of whoops and go back and redo it again. That's the only problem with this kind of work. All right. Now my trouble is I'm having the same trouble because I've got that fist with that background. All right. So there, I'm going to have to do it one more time. Copy. Up here. Oh, no, not up here, out here. All right, so I understand if you have to adjust it and you can't make it exactly like the idea that Miss K was showing you. But as long as it looks good artistically, we can go with the flow. Like this one's up here. I wish I could bring it down, but see what's going to happen? It's going to overlap, not in the right way because it has that background. All right, so this paper is going to be behind this hand. Oh, and look, it moved my finger. The W is in the way again. So yes, yeah, I'm not going to keep going, but you have to adjust it so your what is not by that hand. All right, so now I'm going to create the bottom of the poster. All right, click away. That poster, it's over here. So I'm just going to click this line, start here, make it go straight. That doesn't look straight, so I'll just click undo. Try it again. I don't think it stuck. There's the line. All right. And okay. There's that going across. Now, hopefully you will have a much better picture and it won't be cut off like this. So I'm just going to imagine this line going behind my head. Hopefully the head goes as long as that space is, so you don't even have to worry about that space. Like I didn't have to worry about that on the original one. And I'm just going to make it go that far. Oh, undo, redo, jump over the head, keep it straight, and then stop. All right, so there I am holding it up. All right, now we want Ruby Bridges. All right, so you might have a drawing of Ruby. All right, if you have the drawing of Ruby, let's see. Yes, here's my drawing of Ruby. Copy. Ignore that, please. Paste. All right, but I don't need two rubies, right? And I think I'm going to try to make her, remember I am left of center, so now I'm going to make her a little right of center. And she's got that glow. Is she really that tiny in relation? I think she's going to be tinier. Just look at your picture yourself. All right. And then I don't want it too much because I got to still do the legs. All right. While I wish it was higher, I think I'm just going to go with that. And then I have to crop it. All right. Oh, what happened, friends? Oh no. All right. Okay, it doesn't want to crop, so you need to crop it where you got it. So I'm just going to, I hit Control Paste, so I got another one. I click my number 1 finger and my middle finger on the mouse pad. I'm going to click Crop. I'm going to try. It doesn't want to work. There we go. All right, and crop it down as much as you can. All right, so you might be uploading a drawing that you did. All right, and then drop it in, and a little right of center because this is left of center. Drop it a little more, make it a little bit bigger. All right, and this would be the exact middle. You don't want to go, you just want that slight asymmetrical look. All right, now I need to get rid of the background. So I am just going to take the calligraphy pen again, make it really thick. Make sure you're using white, which I am, and then just go around it. All right, and then not quite sure why that did that. Now, Miss K, it doesn't, your off-white paper doesn't really look white. You are right. I'm going to deal with that in a second. Let's undo that. I didn't like that. All right, for me, coloring on this is so not comfortable. All right, so that's why I'm saying maybe you'll draw and bring it into the picture. All right, so I do have to draw those legs on. Maybe I should draw those too. Who knows? We'll see. All right, so I'm going to click away. Now I need the people's legs. All right, so I'm going to copy, and then I'm going to Control V paste, and then actually I am just going to get another slide so I don't mess up the slide that is. Oh, I called my best friend. I don't even know. I didn't even touch the computer. All right, so let's go ahead and crop this. And Miss K, why can't I just use all that? Because that's being lazy and you won't win. Okay? It's honest. All right, so let's go ahead. We don't want the heads of the people, but we do like that arm right there. I didn't want that head. Let's see. I don't know of any other way that this is going to work. Miss K, can I use Little Ruby? Let's see what happens. All right, you know what? We're going to have to crop it again. All right, so get rid of that. Go back to the PowerPoint, make it bigger, and I'm going to hit copy and paste again, and I'm going to break it up into halves. So I got this guy. All right. Cut. Actually, I'll just leave that there for you if you need it. And paste. All right. Now I wish there was some way we could figure out how to make this on top. Like there should be a way pull to the front, but I'm not finding it. So you know what? We're going to have to do it yet again. Yep. All right, Control V, put it where it needs to be. All right. And then we got to go get our fist. Where's our fist? There's our fist. Copy. Control V. Oh, no, now we got the background. I know there's a way to remove that background, but I don't know what it is. All right. Maybe. All right, let's go ahead and try that. And then we're going to color it black. Thank goodness it's not shaded. All right, and so we're just going to go over this like this. All right, and then we've got the white. Let's see. Rather than trying to get another picture of me, I'm just going to go ahead and do it like this. But again, that would probably be best. All right. And then we got to add the other side of the picture. So let's go ahead and find that. Now this can work. Oh, I just remembered I said I was going to do Martin Luther King. I still could. I'll show you. All right, so here we go. Copy. Oh, here it is. Now I'm going to crop this one. And maybe, I wonder if we could do something like this. No, we need his feet. All right. Get rid of the unimportant parts. Copy. Bring it back to Paint 3D. Outside, Control V. Grab him. And all right, now don't forget there was 4 of them. All right, so what I think I'm going to do, click away. Why is it not letting me cement it in there? Let's do this. Control V. Oh my goodness, friends. It's just make sure the cement is lining up. All right. I am clicking away, but I think it is glitching again. So let me see if any buttons work. I think we're going to have to take a break again, friends. And there's the history. The history is a cool button. Don't do it now. All right. Thankfully, we can save this one. So I'm going to click the menu button on the top left. I'm going to click Save As, and then I'm going to click Image. And once you click Image, it's going to ask you to save again. Unfortunately, like I said, it's glitching. And then you're going to type Lesson 37. You could also put NAACP, because that's probably what you're going to remember. All right, and then save it. And then we're definitely not done, but we got farther than last time. So this is part 2. All right, look for part 3. Thank you so much.